Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Play On Sports and the Sac-Joaquin Section Division II Championship Games. I'm Paul Sheet, joined by Brian Fertig. And Brian, let's just get right to it, the starting lineups for this game this afternoon.
Starting for the number 1 seed, Antelope Titans, the number 4 senior guard, Keyshawn Sinclair. Caleb King, the other guard, standing at 6 foot. Number 21, Isaiah Ellis, the 6'6" junior, a huge presence down low, as well as Jarvis Watkins, standing at 6'5", and Gabe Beeler, number 32, the junior forward, rounding it off for the Antelope Titans. And for the Lodi Flames, number 2, Jordan Belasco, number 4, Anthony Gonzalez, number 10, Benjamin Simi, who they like to call Benny, number 11, Colston Machado, and rounding it off for the Lodi Flames, number 13, Brandon Michelucci.
All right, Bo, let's look at this game. Antelope 29-1, the number 1 seed, champions of the Capital Athletic League. But Lodi, they pulled 2 massive upsets to get here. They defeated Sacramento at Sacramento 90-81, and then they defeated McNair 86-78. For the Flames, consensus is they've got to hit the 3 today to pull off this upset.
Right, and Lodi is a fairly new school. This is their first time where all 4, their senior class gets a first chance at this game. So usually with new schools, you have to play a full 4 years in order to just get to this point in time. So a young school.
Well, actually, Lodi's been around since 1910, but that's the amazing part. In the entire history of this school, Lodi, one of the oldest schools in the Sac-Joaquin section, they have never been here to a section championship game in the entire basketball history of the school. It's been a traditional football school back in the day.
Okay, well then it must have been Antelope then I was talking
Antelope
to.
is the school,
okay.
And they're in their second consecutive section final. They lost last year 61-50 to St. Mary's.
Yes, first 4-year group, lost to St. Mary's. That is Antelope that I was speaking of.
Getting ready for the center jump, and it's controlled by the Titans. Ball passed into the interior, easy layup for Gabe Beeler. Antelope up 2-0.
Good job by Beeler, attacking the basket early.
Belasco giving up on a spin move, making a nice penetration. Missed shot by Simi. Rebound by the Titans. Kick out on the interior. Attacking is Watkins. And they're going to call carrying the ball, I believe.
Antelope with the size advantage on their size. Lodi, the smaller group, going to need to create a lot of outside opportunities to open up the inside, slash and dash if you're Antelope.
Belasco penetrates, kicks it out on the perimeter. With the basketball is Gonsalves. Gonsalves kicking it down low to Belasco, and Belasco gets hammered.
Like I said, attack that basket, create opportunities down low, and it will open things up later for you down the stretch outside.
Foul on Caleb King, first personal, first team foul. Bounce on the interior, stolen by Ellis, and then stolen back by Simi. And then finally coming up with it is Keyshawn Sinclair. Sinclair gives it up to the trailer Beeler, and Beeler with the bank shot in the paint. 4-0 Antelope.
2 quick points inside the key. That's not what you wanted if you were Coach Nutting of Lodi.
Penetration by Machado. Kick out for 3. In and out heartbreak for Michelucci. Giving it up to King. King trying to hit the alley-oop. Gets deflected and then blocked. And now inside, missing the shot in the paint is Watkins, or Beeler rather, and now off and running are the Flames. 3-pointer on the way, no good by Michelucci. Rebound by Watkins. Watkins gives up to King. King's shot is paint, but Antelope will maintain possession.
A fast-paced game here in the beginning. We'll see which team it favors down the stretch.
Getting it inside to Isaiah Ellis. Ellis misses the bank, gets his own rebound. Rebound put back by Isaiah Ellis. There's that size advantage, Bo.
All 6 points, some coming inside the paint here early in the first quarter. Lodi need to do a better job of collapsing.
Thinking about it is Gonsalves. He's heavily pressured, kicks it out instead. Penetration stripped from behind, and Benjamin Simi loses the handle on the basketball.
Antelope with a huge following. They call themselves the Red Zone, one of the biggest fan followings here in this tournament.
Simi in the paint, spin move, and the bucket.
Good job by Simi. Nice big man move for a small guy down low.
Kick out. Now penetrating Sinclair. Sinclair gets the ball inside to Isaiah Ellis, but there's a foul before the shot. Jordan Belasco, first personal, first team foul on the Flames. Kick out, three-pointer on the way. Keyshawn Sinclair, no good. Rebound by Ellis. Ellis, put-back shot, and they're going to call Ellis for shoving off with the off arm.
Smart play by Lodi right there. They didn't gain the control off the rebound, but good job in gaining possession back.
Isaiah Ellis, first personal, second team foul on Antelope. Belasco gives it down low to Michelucci. Sends it back to Belasco. Belasco in the paint. Michelucci for three. No good. Rebound taken by Beeler. Titans off and running. Get it to the trailer. Watkins. Watkins with the bucket from the side.
Watkins, a great job on the jump stop. You'll see players sometimes dive into the defender. If he would have been called for the offensive charge, realized it, pulled up for the short jumper.
Belasco with the basketball. Looking to create out on the perimeter. Lodi loves to shoot the three. Gonsalves penetrates. Gonsalves, 12-foot jumper, partially blocked. Rebound put back by Benny Simi. 8-4.
Simi with all 4 points for Lodi. Good job. He's good because he's always around the ball like you saw right there.
Watkins directing traffic now. Gives it up to Sinclair in the paint. Good. 10-4. At the other end, Gonsalves out on the wing, looking to create. Bounce pass inside to Michelucci, and Michelucci with the banker. Michelucci, 10-6. Antelope with the lead and the basketball.
Lodi, because of the size difference, running a 2-3 zone.
Ball in the paint to Sinclair. Sinclair turnaround Jay in the paint.
And when you run that 2-3 zone, what you're trying to prevent is those easy looks inside the key, and Antelope attacking that 2-3 zone, finding the holes and finishing.
Officials seem to be having some sort of conference here following the made bucket by the Titans. Try to unwind this, see exactly what the call is going to be. Technical foul called on Isaiah Ellis, second personal. Huge call in this game with 3:46. Isaiah Ellis, one of the mainstays of this team, averaging 12.3 points and 7.9 rebounds a game.
Yeah, he's a huge presence down low as well. The tallest man on either side, standing at 6'6". 2 early fouls is going to send him to bench.
And they're going to bring in Derek Denton, the 6'1 swingman. So they're going to lose some size there, 5 inches. First technical missed by Gonsalves. Second technical good. Gonsalves, the son of the St. Mary's girls basketball coach, Tom Gonsalves. Went to St. Mary's his first 2 years before transferring this year to Lodi. (12-8). Antelope with the lead, Lodi with the basketball. Flames penetrating Belasco. Pull up Jay from 12, no good off the back of the iron. Rebound by Watkins.
Antelope doing a good job not allowing second chance opportunities, grabbing the boards and pushing the tempo quickly.
Errant pass, tracked down by Sinclair. Sinclair tries to drive into the lane, and he has it stripped off his knee, and it'll be Lodi basketball on the turnover.
Good job by the Flames, collapsing on the ball handler. That's why you run that 2-3 zone.
Lodi trails by 5. They've got the ball. 3:12 left to go, first period. Belasco penetrates. Belasco a floater from 6. Rebound by Watkins. Antelope now looking to create. Watkins on the perimeter, hits Denton. Denton, nice bounce pass down low. Easy reverse layup for Gabe Beeler.
That's Beeler's 6th point on the game, leading all scorers, attacking the middle of that zone.
14-7 at the other end. Penetration and a bucket off the glass. A beautiful shot by Jordan Belasco, and he'll go to the line shooting 1.
Belasco's first bucket on the game gets him in the score box.
Fouls on Derek Denton, first personal, 4th team foul on Antelope. Jordan Belasco at the line, shooting 1. And it's good. 14-10. Antelope with the lead and the ball. Sinclair out on the wing. Kick into the corner. Back up top to Watkins. Sinclair bounce pass to Denton. 14-foot jumper, no good. And we're going to have a rebounding foul on the Antelope Titans.
Yeah, thus far with 2:23 remaining in the first, a huge advantage on the boards going to Antelope. Lodi needing to make efficient passes and get good looks because they're not going to have too many second points opportunities.
Penetration. Throwing up a floater is Colton Machado, and he gets it to go from 12. 14-12. Lodi on a bit of a run here, cutting it to 2. Antelope looking to create. Pull up Jay, and gets it to go. Does Jarvis Watkins. 16-12. Belasco. Pull up for an NBA three-pointer, no good off the front of the iron. Long rebound goes all the way out to Belasco. Belasco penetrates, gives it up to the trailer, and an easy bucket in the paint for Dante Durham.
What a beautiful crossover right there. Opens up a few players down low as defenders collapse.
Flash pass into the paint. Beeler down low with a nice reverse layup. Assist for Jarvis Watkins.
Beeler now with 8 points, feeling it here early.
18-14. Losing the handle on the basketball. It's Colton Machado, and it's a Lodi turnover. Both these teams love to get it up and down on the floor, Bo.
Yeah, well, especially Lodi, because of their size, they almost have to create that way. They're not too much of an offensive half-court team, so they like to create easy points off of turnovers and quick transitions.
Titans with the basketball. They lead 18-14. Three-pointer on the way. He eyes it, tries it, and buys it. Derek Denton.
First tray on the day, extending the lead here in the first.
Gonsalves with the basketball. Spin move. Kicks it back out. Machado looking to create, penetrates the lane, doesn't get the runner to go, but draws the foul. And fouls clearly in Lodi's favor. That'll be the 6th team foul on Antelope, just 1 for Lodi. With 28.2 seconds left to go, first quarter, Antelope 21, Lodi 14. Colton Machado at the line, shooting 2. Gets it to go. 21-15.
Lodi here in the first shooting 3 of 4 from the line.
Second free throw, no good off the front of the iron. Rebound taken by Keyshawn Sinclair. And I think you'll see Rob Richards, coach of the Titans, stall for the last shot here.
Lodi extending that 2-3 zone. Look for a pop from beyond the arc. Lodi is giving it to him.
5 seconds to go. Looking to create Thornhill out on the perimeter. Thornhill for three. No good. And your score at the end of one quarter here from the Power Balance Pavilion. It's the Division II Section Championship game, and it's the Antelope Titans 21, the Lodi Flames 15. You are listening and watching the Sac-Joaquin Section Finals on Play On Sports Network.
You can watch highlights or a replay of today's game in our on-demand section. And you could also buy a DVD or Blu-ray of today's game right on CIF Sac-Joaquin.tv. Click on Buy DVD or Buy Blu-ray, and you could order today's game right now. Have a game that lasts a lifetime. Brought to you by CIF Sac-Joaquin.com.
All right, Bo, let's look at that first quarter. Both teams getting some of the things they want to get done. Antelope doing a good job getting the ball inside. Lodi using their quickness.
Right, and they have to, because of the size advantage, Lodi has to use their quickness, some on-ball screens to get the edge on the defender. On the other side, Antelope really attacking the middle of that 2-3 zone, making the players step up and really just making one side of the court, putting 4 players. So they're really attacking one side of the zone and finding the holes. High-scoring game for here in the first quarter.
Belasco at the free throw line looking to create. Gives it up to the trailer. Machado loses the handle on the basketball, but it was blocked out of bounds by Antelope. Paul Sheet and Bo Furtick bringing you the section title game from Power Balance Pavilion. It's the D2 title game between Antelope and Lodi. Flames looking to inbound, and it's stolen on the inbound. Jarvis Watkins trying to go coast to coast, gets hacked down to the floor, and Jarvis Watkins will go to the line shooting 2.
That ball was thrown right to Watkins off the inbound. He almost really didn't expect it, knew the deep pass was coming, but didn't realize it was going to be that short. Turned his head around just in time and attacked the basket. Good job by Watkins in getting to the line.
Foul is on Colton Machado, first personal, second team foul. Free throw good by Jarvis Watkins. Watkins shooting 65% this year from the line.
Yeah, in the first quarter, Lodi had 5 attempts at the free throw line. This is the first for Antelope with 7:41 in the second.
Second free throw on the way, off the back of the iron. Rebound, though, grabbed by Richard Thornhill, and the Titans will have another possession. Turnaround Jay, air ball, shot by Beeler. And Sinclair with the rebound put back.
Second chance opportunities. That's one thing that's going to hurt Lodi this game. They're going to need to box out better.
Lodi with the basketball. Gonsalves has the ball deflected out of bounds by Sinclair. Flames will maintain possession. And inbound pass nearly stolen by Keyshawn Sinclair. Into the backcourt, Belasco resetting the attack. Flames trail by 9. Bounce pass out on the perimeter. Simi looking to create. Gets it to Belasco. Pull up for 3. And nothing but net. Brandon Michelucci. 24-18. At the other end, nice quick hands by Andres Silva. Deflects the ball out of bounds, and Antelope will maintain possession.
Lodi really needed that one, had yet to score in the second and drilled their first tray of the game.
24-18. Antelope with the lead and the ball. Penetration, pull-up jumper, no good off the back of the iron. Rebound put back for Richard Thornhill. 26-18. Long pass at the other end. Beautiful reverse layup by Colton Machado. Jordan Belasco with the assist.
Yeah,
and a timeout, Flames.
Great job in looking up court, but once again, back-to-back second chance opportunities. Coach Nutting of Lodi is going to have to have his players respond to that better. Looking for a great place to advertise your business while reaching the greater high school community? Then you want to advertise on CIF Sac-Joaquin.tv. We have great rates for your business while giving you the opportunity to get your message out to a very important demographic. For more information, give us a call at 619-677-3246.
These two teams playing an up-and-down pace, and that might favor Lodi if you look at it. Lodi's 3 games in the playoffs, 77-71 overtime over Del Oro, but then 90-81 over Sac High. And the other night here in Arco Arena, they defeated their crosstown rivals, the McNair Eagles, 86-78.
Wow, that's a lot of points scored, especially in this arena. A lot of players in high school have difficulty shooting in an arena like this with no real backboard. It's kind of open, so the depth on the shot makes it difficult for young players.
Meanwhile, Andres Silva with a reach foul at the other end. First personal, 3rd team foul on Lodi. Antelope will inbound. They lead 26-20. 6:22 left to go first half here from Power Balance. Out on the perimeter for Denton. Denton for 3, no good. Long rebound, grabbed by Thornhill. Denton penetrates, floater in the lane. And it's one of those borderline block charge, and they're going to call it the charge.
A great job in gaining possession and gaining body control, realizing that Antelope was going to attack the basket off that rebound, and down by 6. They need to score a bucket here right now because it almost seems like Antelope is starting to pull away.
So Denton with the charge. Benny Simi taking the charge nicely for Lodi. At the other end, penetration and battle for the basketball, going down to the floor and kicking it out on the perimeter. Gonsalves over the shoulder pass, stolen by Thornhill. Thornhill giving it up to the trailer King. King floater in the lane, no good. Rebound taken by Silva for the Flames. Silva gives it up to the trailer Simi. Simi charged into his man, and they call it. Rashard Thornhill with a great job off the bench, filling in for Isaiah Ellis. He has been a stalwart in these last 5 minutes.
Oh, he saw that one coming. And Benjamin Simi just put his head down, and because of it, Thornhill, good position, gets the charge call.
Thornhill been a force on the boards, too, at the other end. Driving, penetrating, and Sinclair misses the banker off the glass but draws the foul.
Good job by Sinclair, seeing a hole in the defense and attacking it. Lodi right now switching up their defense. I talked to Coach Nutting beforehand, asked him what defense you guys like to run, and he said we could do it all. It all depends on the game time decision.
Keyshawn Sinclair misses the first free throw, shooting 53% from the line this year. Foul was on Brandon Michelucci. For Michelucci, his first personal, 5th team foul on the Flames. Second free throw, good. 27-20, Antelope with the lead, Lodi with the ball. Machado directing traffic. Machado gets away with the push-off with the off arm. Giving it out to Gonsalves. Kick out to Simi. Free throw jumper. Nothing but net. 27-22. Thornhill thinks about the free throw jumper. Sends it out to Watkins. Watkins to the trailer. And a nice lay-in by Gabe Beeler.
Great body control in the air. Switches hands. And once again, it's putting 4 players on one side of the court.
Simi kicks it out to Michelucci, who misses the three-pointer. Rebound by Caleb King for the Titans. King penetrates, splits the lane, throws the shot up off the glass, but draws the foul.
Antelope doing a good job on overloading on one side of the court, and it's giving Lodi a bit of trouble on the defensive side.
Foul called on Benny Simi. Second personal, 6th team foul. Caleb King at the line. And it's good. King shooting 74% this year from the line. Dante Durham back into the game along with Jordan Belasco for the Flames. Second free throw also good. Antelope 31, Lodi 22, 4:31 left to go first half. Belasco kicking it out for three. Gonsalves in and out heartbreak. Rebound taken by King. King off and running to Watkins, and Watkins with the layup. Assist for Caleb King. 33-22 Antelope.
Watkins now with 7 points on the day, and Lodi almost throwing that one away.
Rashard Thornhill again on defense, breaking it up, knocking it out of bounds. Inbound to Gonsalves. Gonsalves gets it into Michelucci. Skyhook, no good. Battle for the rebound, and I think we're going to have over the back here, and the foul's going to be called on the freshman, Dante Durham, the 6'4 freshman coming in for Lodi.
We've mentioned his name a few times today, Rashard Thornhill, and he's not the offensive impact player, but he does everything on the defensive side, does all the dirty work as he heads to the line.
Yeah, and he's had to come in because one of the mainstays for the Titans, Isaiah Ellis, with 2 personals in the first 3 minutes of this game. And so Isaiah Ellis staying on the bench, and Coach Richard has to think every minute I can have Thornhill play for Ellis is money for me.
And if he keeps playing like this, keep his legs fresh on the bench and keep him out of foul trouble. This is great time for Thornhill right now.
Thornhill hits the first end of the one-on-one, going to shoot the second end now. And he gets the bounce, 35-22. Antelope starting to extend its lead, up by 13, 4 minutes to go, first half. Belasco into the lane, has it stripped by Sinclair. Sinclair off and running, loses the handle on the ball, and he's trapped. And has Antelope got the timeout? They do. 3:50 left to go, first half. Antelope 35, Lodi 22. You are listening to the Sac-Joaquin Section Division II Championship game and watching it on Play On Sports Network.
Smart play by Antelope right there. Want to have your game broadcast live on the internet and be able to watch it again and again on demand while making money for your sports program. Want to give your students the opportunity to create their own broadcast for your school's athletic events? Then contact us at info@kbcsports.com. We offer season packages for schools, a full curriculum for your students, and an opportunity to raise up to $10,000 for your sports program. Again, that's info@kbcsports.com, or call us at that number, 619-677-3246.
And Paul Sheet and Bo Fertig here at the section title game. And Bo, I swear I'll get it right. I'll sooner or later say you're watching the game on. I'm just so used to doing this on radio. 35-22, 3:50 left to go first half, and Antelope starting to get things extended here, Bo.
Yeah, Antelope, you felt the momentum kind of go their way. Lodi just unable to get good looks on the offensive side, thus creating easy looks for Antelope, and Antelope really attacking that zone defense. You know, they knew coming in this game that Lodi was not going to play man because of the size difference, and attacking the zone very well.
Titans get in the basketball. Thornhill kicking it out to Sinclair on the wing. Back out to Watkins. King penetrates, gets it down low to Beeler. Beeler misses the reverse layup. Rebound taken by Belasco. Stripped by Beeler. And are we going to have a reach foul? Yes, we are. Reach foul called on Rashard Thornhill. For Thornhill. I believe that'll be his second personal.
You got to love the heart and determination for Thornhill. It almost looked like he got the ball before he touched the player, but that call can go either way because he was going in somewhat dangerously, heading to the floor into the knees of Lodi.
Actually, Thornhill just his first personal, 7th team foul, so shooting the bonus will be Jordan Belasco at the other end. Rashard Thornhill, big story because he came into tonight averaging just 3.7 points per game, 1.4 rebounds, but with the foul trouble of Isaiah Ellis, he's had to play, and he has played well.
Huge minutes for Thornhill. Coach Richards has to be pleased with his player.
Belasco makes the first free throw. 35-23. And an interesting decision here by Coach Richards. He sends Thornhill to the bench, brings in his starter Ellis, and if you're Isaiah Ellis, you have to stay away from the foul for the remaining 3:29 of the half. Second free throw, no good. Rebound taken by Beeler. So we'll mark that one down, see if they get burned by it. Out on the perimeter, King gets it down low to Ellis. Ellis goes up strong, gets fouled, but no call. Taken back by Watkins. Watkins rebound put back, no good. And finally a rebound put back by, I believe, Gabe Beeler. No, Keyshawn Sinclair with the putback.
That one could have been given to multiple players.
And we're going to have a reach here out on the perimeter. Reach called on Keyshawn Sinclair, first personal, 9th team foul. And that will send Anthony Gonsalves to the line.
I was just looking at the instant replay from that last play. Great determination on the boards for Antelope. Lodi going to need to do a better job in boxing out.
Gonsalves shut out so far in the game. One of the leading scorers for the Flames. And he hits his first free throw.
Yeah, only 2 points on the day. The other one going 1 of 2 from the line in the first quarter. Gonsalves struggling from the field.
Gonsalves, second free throw. Good, or no good, excuse me. Rebound taken by Beeler. Kick into the corner for King. Titans going to move the ball side to side as they have. Ball down low. Beautiful turnaround jumper from the baseline for Gabe Beeler. 39-24. Titans with their biggest lead, 15, Bo.
What a great game plan for Coach Richards.
Air ball by Jordan Belasco at the other end. Rebound by Beeler.
As I was saying, all they're doing is they're overloading on one side. When it doesn't that work, they kick it over to the other side, overload that side. It's been open all day. Once again, you see it right now. 4 guys on one side.
Into Beeler in the lane. Beeler loses the handle on the basketball. Belasco gets it to Gonsalves. Gonsalves gets reached on. That could have been a double dribble as much as it was a reach. But that's the call. And that'll send Anthony Gonsalves to the line, shooting a double bonus here. Jarvis Watkins, second personal. Shooting a double bonus will be Anthony Gonsalves.
Antelope has a size advantage, but you saw how quick they were as well. It looked like Gonsalves had an open lane, but 2 defenders from Antelope getting back quickly on transition defense.
39-25 as Gonsalves hits the first one. 2:05 left to go in the first half here from Power Balance Pavilion. Second free throw. It's good.
And now all 4 points for Gonsalves coming from the charity strip, going 4 of 6 here in the first half.
39-26. 2 minutes to play, first half. Sinclair on the wing. Tries to get it into the paint. Deflection. Ellis comes up with it, and then Ellis with the banker in the paint. Isaiah Ellis, 41-26.
And that's one of the benefits of overloading one side. If the ball does get loose, you have the numbers.
Belasco looking to get it inside, kicks it back out instead. Backing down the defender, Silva gives it to Belasco. Belasco's floater, no good. Rebound by Isaiah Ellis. Sinclair shaking and baking at midcourt. Cross-court pass to Beeler. Beeler for 3. No good off the side of the iron. Rebound by Michelucci. At the other end, Silva loses the handle on the basketball, gives it to Belasco. Machado penetrates the lane, and it is rejected. Gabe Beeler saying signed, sealed, delivered, rejection.
12 points already for the junior forward, and now makes an impact on the defensive side. What a block. Great anticipation by Beeler in getting to the spots.
And I think we're going to have a technical foul called here on Antelope.
Maybe got a little too excited off that block.
Wait to see exactly what the call is. The officials now explaining the call to head coach Rob Richards of the Titans. And if I'm Rob Richards, I don't know that I'm going to buy this. If you can't show a little exuberance after making a great play like that, I mean, if you get in the guy's mug, I absolutely understand it. But I didn't see that happening there. Gonsalves going to go to the line to shoot the technicals. It's good.
Yeah, especially in this type of atmosphere, you feed off of plays like that. It can sometimes change the momentum of a game, and let alone the crowd getting hyped.
Second one good. And wait a minute, did they call that technical on Isaiah Ellis? That would be 2 technicals on him. Third personal, but one of those was a technical. And if that is the case and they called it on Isaiah Ellis, he could be done. And he's putting on his sweats.
Wow.
Wow.
Huge, huge right there for Coach Rob Richards and the Titans.
I hope he said words that aren't permissible on the radio, because I'll tell you what, for an official to take a young man out of a game for a borderline call, if he better have said something worthy of making that distinction.
I could not agree with you more on that one. And I think that's why Coach Richards was pleading his case so much initially, was because that second technical was for Ellis.
We'll make sure that we're correct on that at halftime. Ball down, inside a minute to play. Kick out on the perimeter. Lodi has cut it to 13. Silva with the basketball. Silva gives it up to the trailer, penetrating, kicking it out. Michelucci for 3. Air ball. Rebound taken by Sinclair.
Great board right there by Sinclair and boxing his man out, not allowing that second point opportunity.
Caleb King at the other end penetrates, kicks it down to Watkins. Watkins with a 16-foot jumper. 43-28. At the other end, Belasco goes into the land of Giants and has it stripped by Watkins. Kick at the other end to Thornhill. To King. King penetrates. King with the floater has it blocked. And we're going to have a foul on the Flames.
Good job by King in penetrating right there. Lodi was unable to get back in their zone. Just the ball movement and the quickness of Antelope pushing the tempo, not allowing Lodi to get in their area, and King took advantage of it.
Caleb King hits his first free throw, 44-28, 9.8 seconds left to go first half.
King now 3 of 3 from the line.
Second one, no good off the front of the iron. Rebound taken by Simi. Belasco spins through the defender. Belasco gives it up to Simi. Simi, free throw jumper, no good off the back of the iron. Rebound put back, no good. And it's halftime. Your score from Power Balance Pavilion. It's the Antelope Titans 44, the Lodi Flames 28. You're watching the Sac-Joaquin Section Division II Championship game here on the Play On Sports Network. Paul Sheet and Bo Fertig bringing you the play-by-play so far. And Bo, your thoughts on an electric first half?
Antelope had, out of all the games that I've seen in this tournament, they had the best game plan coming into this game. Really knowing what the other team was going to throw at them and attacking that zone by overloading on one side. And really, Lodi had no answer for it. Also, the second chance opportunities for Antelope really put them in the driver's seat, now up 16. If you're Lodi, keep attacking the basket. Yes, they're bigger. Yes, they might be a little bit stronger, but you need to attack the basket and head to the line if you're the Flames.
And so that's your score at the half. Antelope 44, Lodi 28. We'll take a short break. Be back soon here on Play On Sports Network.
3:16 left to go in this ball game. I formation, 3rd and 3 from the 45 of the Wolverines. And this time, holy cow! Dion almost hands it to the Westview player. He's going to run this to the 5-10. Touchdown, Wolverines! How did that happen? That was
Jason Snyder.
Holy cow. He was in the backfield before the running back could even get the handoff. He took the handoff from
He
Dion.
took the ball right out of Dion's hands and just
Holy cow.
can't say I've seen that one very often.
Snyder comes shooting in from the A-gap. I think Dion froze when he saw him. He's ready to hand off to his running back. He froze when he saw him and just let him have the ball. 12 seconds to go.
Oh, you could hear a pin drop.
5, 4, 3, 2. Get the snap off. Last play of the game. Brewster rolls right. Gets away from 2 sacks. Dons win. Sack at the 20-yard line. What a game.
And number 40, Lucas Zinder with the game-saving sack. And there is heartbreak on one sideline and a jubilation on another.
Offset eye for the Grizzlies as Keeney takes it under center. They'll send a man in motion, pitch back to Bird on the sweep. Bird finds a seam. He might go, folks. 20, 15, 10. Drags a tackler. Touchdown! Bird goes 38 yards for the touchdown on the sweep. One more snap is all it's going to take, and there you have it, folks. Your 2011 Division I Sac-Joaquin section champions, the Granite Bay Grizzlies, as they defeat Pleasant Grove 30-24.
Jacqueline Williamson. Her serve is over. Dug by Holt. Giblin going back to Holt near side. Cut shot. Kept alive. Back in one by Cathedral. And this one is out as Castanon Hill sends it wide. And the Cathedral Dons have won the title 16-14 in Game 5.
Thomas with the ball, swings it out to Norris. Cameron Taylor tried to block that one away. Norris with a strong take, blocked by B.J. Anya. Huge block. Robinson leading the break the other way, gets it to Grant. Slam dunk Jeremy Grant off the feed from James Robinson. What a play by the Stag.
Hancock to his immediate left. 2 receivers far side, 1 near side. Hancock on a counter, right side. He's inside the 10. He bounces off a tackler at the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Helix. And behind Hancock, the field is littered with white jerseys on the turf.
Wow. Hancock not to be outdone by his fellow playmakers on offense. Put on a show on that short 12-yard touchdown run. Looked like he was down after 3 yards, just threw a defender on the ground.
As sophomore Chris Carter steps under center. In their tight wing formation, Lycos in motion. Second back through is Freeman. Freeman just knocking people over. Look at him run, breaks through, 4 tackles, and now it's just a foot race to the end zone. And Freeman's going to go the distance. Touchdown Imperial on the first play of the second half. 2nd and 6 for Imperial from their own 47. They're going to give it to Freeman again off the left side. And Freeman gets by one wave and down across the 40-yard line. Still on his feet. Look at him run down to the 20-yard line. One man to beat. Gets by him. Touchdown, Freeman. How did he do that? Holy cow. 64-yard touchdown run. His 5th of the game. Royce Freeman, ladies and gentlemen, you're about to see the top rushing and the as I look over to our partners at KXO Radio, the top rusher in the San Diego section for the next 2 years.
That's just amazing. That is just amazing. They hit him in the backfield. They hit him at the line of scrimmage. They hit him a couple yards downfield. They hit him again near the goal line.
No 5-second count can be started. Nobody was close enough defensively. Lyle's going to swing left side. Robinson. Here is a backdoor lob for Grant. They've been wanting that all game. And they got it, 50-42. They lulled you to sleep, and then they hit Grant on the back door.
They trail by 2. McMorrow's kick is on the way, and it is good. St. Augustine has their first lead of the game, 21-20 with 25 seconds to play. The senior McMorrow with a huge kick, not the longest of his career, but the biggest of his career. St. Augustine leads it 21 to
already lining up. They won't even have to run that one more play. They just acquiesce.
Why bother?
So there you have it. Your 5-time defending Division III champions, the Cathedral Catholic Dons, running up, over, and through Olympian, 41-0 here from Qualcomm Stadium.
Patriots down 21-17. Great ball game here. Dillon taking it, looking right, throwing it up top to Gaines. It will be caught by Gaines. Oh my goodness. It looked like the defender had it, but Gaines stole it away from him. Jason Gaines, are you kidding me, my friend? Oh boy. It looked like for sure we had an interception by the Tories, but as they both were going to the ground, Jason Gaines just wrestled it away from him. Shane Dillon to Jason Gaines on an 11-yard play.
Fanchon in the game, now out, replaced by Hayashi, the libero for defense. Wenzel serve, championship point, ball up in the air. Hayashi's going to bring it back. Richards, deep one, over and 3. Free opportunity, look for Wallace, no, they go Becker. Hayashi, then tap over and 2 by Hollingsworth. Now look for Wallace for the match!
Kathleen Wallace, no better way for the Bulls to finish it than giving it to their senior leader.
25-12, 25-15, and with 8 straight points to close out their 3rd straight D5 championship on a kill by Kathleen Wallace, 25-21 in Game 3. Branson has won the D5 title.
To the backfield, it's Hernandez and Northcutt. Set to throw is Thomas, has time, goes for the home run. It's intercepted in the end zone. Seemed like they tried to go to Martin, and Martin slipped. Stockton, Hilmar, and Escalon.
Halftime score, Antelope 44, Lodi 28. But, Bo, you got one huge scoop. We were right. Isaiah Ellis.
Right, a huge story in the making right now. Isaiah Ellis getting called for 2 technical fouls in the first half, talking to the assistant coaches during halftime on the break, and they said that he would receive the 2 technical fouls for taunting, and they were a bit discouraged by the call because they said both fouls, technical fouls that he was talking to his own player, one off the rejection and the other one off of a good play. So the momentum almost, it doesn't shift over completely for Lodi, but if you're Coach Richards, Coach Thornhill, Rashard Thornhill is going to have a big second half now with Ellis out. And that's not even the big part of that story. The big part, Ellis is going to miss the first round of the regional tournament because he fouled out with 2 technical fouls. That is huge for the Antelope Titans because the man stands at 6'6". He's their biggest presence down low. And even though Lodi isn't big, the teams they'll play down the stretch, they'll have some size. So that'd be difficult for Coach Richards down the road.
Quick halftime statistical highlights for you. One of the reasons Antelope has this big lead, the boards, 22-11 in favor of the Titans. Leading scorers, Beeler with 12, Sinclair with 9, Watkins with 9. For the Flames, leading scorer in the first half, Simi with 6 and Gonsalves with 6. And right now, 44-28, your turnover story, 8-5. Lodi with 8 turnovers, 5 turnovers for the Flames. And we get ready for the second half here. And we talked about it. Antelope is using that size advantage, and they are dominating the boards, and that's a huge part of this 16-point lead.
Right. Lodi knew coming into this game they weren't going to win the board battle, but on offense, you can't allow Antelope to get second point opportunities.
King gives up to the trailer. Beeler misses it, but then a putback by Beeler.
Beeler leading all scorers right now with 14 points.
46-28. Flames penetrate. Nice bounce pass. Floater no good. Rebound by Beeler, and Beeler gets fouled in the backcourt.
And talking to the coaches beforehand, they're going to need to fill the void for losing Isaiah Ellis on today. And they talked about Jarvis Watkins and Gabe Beeler, the gentlemen to fill the void for this Titan team.
Brandon Michelucci called for his second personal foul, first team foul. Titans trying to get it to 20 here with this possession. And Watkins gets it across in a 30-second timeout. They were in danger of not beating the 10-second call, so they call timeout. 7:18 left to go, third quarter. Antelope 46, Lodi 28. You're watching the section title Division II game on the Play On Sports Network.
KBCSports.com will be providing live audio coverage of the state regional basketball championships as well as the finals. March Madness comes into high school basketball in California on March 17th for the regional basketball championships. 4 venues of coverage around the state. Then the following weekend, March 23rd and the 24th, it's the California State Basketball Championships. You can catch it all on KBCSports.com, your home for high school sports.
So the Titans will inbound following the timeout. They're up by 18. Watkins looking for someone, finally gets it into the backcourt to King. King pressured by Gonsalves. King gets it into Sinclair. Sinclair to the trailer, Beeler, and slamma-jamma for Beeler.
Nice ball movement by the Titans to allow Beeler to get that slam.
Steal at the other end by Denton, and Denton gets fouled in transition.
You know, some teams will fall when their top player goes down, but it only seems Antelope has gotten better.
And a timeout on the floor by the Flames. Coach Dave Nutting calls timeout. 7:01 left to go, third quarter. Antelope 48, Lodi 28. You're watching the Sac-Joaquin Section Championship game on Play On Sports Network.
KBCSports.com and the Play On Sports Network showcase great high school games every week. And now you can access our content using multiple platforms. Follow us on Facebook. Get the latest KBC and Play On news on Twitter, or catch our highlights in high definition on YouTube. All of our content can now link to your favorite social media site. Share all the high school action you see every week, brought to you by your home for high school sports, KBCSports.com, and the Play On Sports Network.
So Antelope has opened this up to a 20-point lead, 48-28, 7:01 left to go here in the third quarter. And Bo, what do the Flames need to do to get back into this basketball game?
They need to play better defense. Antelope has too many points in the paint. We don't have a stat for that, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was more than 50% of their points coming inside around the rim, getting good looks, great ball movement. Lodi just has no answer. They need to play better defensively, and hopefully it creates better results on offense.
Denton gives it up to Watkins. Sinclair has it stripped. Belasco comes up with it for the Flames. Belasco stripped at the other end. King trying to go coast to coast, and he does with the layup. 50-28, Titans up by 22.
Good job by King in maintaining that body control on that last shot.
Michelucci's three-pointer no good. Rebound to Gonsalves. Machado penetrates, and Machado has it stripped from behind, but I think they're going to call the Titans with the foul.
Yeah, if you're Lodi, there's still a lot of time left to be played in this game, so you don't necessarily need to rely on three-point shooting. Maintain your composure and attack the basket, because that is their game. They don't want to get out of their game, even though they're down by 22.
Derek Denton called for his third personal, first team foul. Colton Machado hits the first end of the free throws. And Richard Thornhill back into the game. Derek Denton going to take a seat. 50-29, 6:26, third quarter. Second free throw, gets the roll. 50-30, Antelope with the lead in the basketball. Watkins taking time. Titans going to run some half-court sets here. Thornhill fakes the three, never had intention of it. Watkins penetrates, 16-foot jumper, no good. Rebound taken by Gonsalves. Machado at the other end falling down, gets rid of the ball. Into the corner. Back into the corner for Machado, into the paint. Hook for Michelucci, no good. Rebound by Sinclair. Sinclair trapped in the backcourt, dribbles through the pressure. And Sinclair gets fouled as he penetrates the paint. And wait to see the call here.
Fouls on the Flames, Brendan Michelucci, his third personal.
Michelucci, third personal. Third team foul on Lodi. And it'll be Antelope ball on the side.
Possession. Back in for Lodi, number 10, Benjamin Simi.
Simi will replace Gonsalves. Losing the handle on the dribble, and it's going to be a backcourt violation on Gabe Beeler.
Backcourt violation.
Beeler tried to put on a head fake and just dribbled the ball off his foot.
Yeah, Antelope, for the most part, doing an effective job on offense. Now with 50 points, just unable. No, those happen every once in a while.
Lob pass, beautiful inbounds to Michelucci. 50-32. Backdoor for Michelucci.
And that's their first bucket in the third quarter. 3 minutes into this third.
Bounce pass down low to Watkins, no good. Michelucci, long pass to Belasco. Belasco misses the layup. Rebound put back by Simi, no good. And Michelucci with the trailer. And the Flames are getting back into this one. 50-34, 5 minutes left to go. Third period, 6-0 run for Lodi.
Good job by Benny and not giving up on that trail, realizing that Antelope gets back on defense really well, grab the board and put it back up easily.
And Coach Rob Richards agrees. He doesn't want the Flames on this extended run. He calls timeout. 4:53 left to go, third period. Antelope 50, Lodi 34. You're watching the Sac-Joaquin Section Championship game on the Play On Sports Network.
Need a highlight video for your athlete working to earn that 4 years scholarship? Then you want to contact kbcsports.com. We can provide recruiting video for any athlete in any sport. Not only that, but we give you your own recruiting page right on our website. No more mailing DVDs to colleges. Instead, email coaches the link to your personal page. For more information, including pricing, contact us at recruits@kbcsports.com or call us at that number 619-677-3246.
And Antelope leads 50-34. They've called timeout. They'll get the ball after the timeout. Flames on a 6-0 run, Bo.
Yeah, and 11 out of their 34 points for Lodi have come from the line. So keep attacking that basket if you're Lodi. Still a lot of time, a lot of game to be played, only down 16.
Penetration by Caleb King. King kicks it out to Watkins. Taking it now, Sinclair. Sinclair loses the handle on the basketball. Simi with the steal. And Simi got away with a carry there. And Lodale maintained possession.
If you're Lodi right now, make this a quality offensive possession. Get a good look.
Belasco penetrates, throws up a floater, no good. Battle for the rebound. Controlled by Gabe Beeler.
See, that shot for me a little too quick. They still had a lot of time on the shot clock to create.
50-34. Watkins penetrates, kicks it out to Thornhill. Thornhill for three, no good. Battle for the rebound, and that's going to go off Jarvis Watkins, and it'll be Flame basketball. Flames trail by 16. 4:07 left to go. Third quarter. Kick out to Gonsalves for three from downtown. No good. Battle for the rebound. And it's controlled by Gabe Beeler. And I think we're going to have a reach foul on the rebound on Lodi.
About halfway through this third quarter, each team with 6 points in this third. So even basketball played thus far, but Lodi is going to need to make a run sooner or later.
Benny Simi called for the foul, his third personal, fourth team foul on Lodi. Watkins penetrates, nice bounce pass down low, Easy bucket for Keyshawn Sinclair.
Sinclair gets back on the board for the Titans with his first bucket in this second half.
Gives him 11 on the night, 52-34. Cross-court pass. Sent now to Michelucci. Into the paint, stripped by Beeler. Beeler with the steal. 3-on-2 break. Beeler with the floater and the bucket, and he draws the foul. Gabe Beeler, 18 on the night. He has been the chairman of the boards and the force down low for the Titans.
And has filled that void for the absence of Isaiah Ellis, who, if you didn't hear earlier, had 2 technical fouls in the first half, was taken out of the ball game. A great contribution from Beeler. And what a beautiful play, looking at it in instant replay. Just hung in the air long enough. Great body control by the 6'1 forward.
Beeler misses the free throw, and then an over-the-back call on the rebound, called on Jarvis Watkins. Third personal on Watkins. Second team foul on the Titans. Derek Denton back into the game for Jarvis Watkins. 54-34, 3:15 left to go, third quarter. Belasco sends it out to Machado. Machado with a beautiful move. Colton Machado makes it 54-36.
Good job on.
Great first step by Machado.
Right, I was just going to say that. Got that first step and kept the positioning on his defender.
Down low, floater, in and out, heartbreak for Beeler. Battle for the rebound, and Durham, the freshman, gets it. Then loses the handle, and finally gets it to Belasco. 3-on-1 break, reverse layup for Machado. Belasco with the assist.
6 of the 10 points in this third quarter coming from the hand of Machado. That is one of the players Coach Nutting talked about to get it going for his team.
54-38. 2:22 left to go, third quarter. Titans playing catch. Denton penetrates, and then with the body, and I think that's going to be the 4th foul on Benny Simi. And that's exactly the call. Benny Simi with the block picks up his 4th personal.
Yeah, because of it, it looks like he'll take a breather right now.
Michelucci back into the game. Simi going to take a seat. 4 fouls, 2:16 left to go, third quarter. Titans up by 16. Bounce pass stolen by Durham. And then deflected and stolen by Thornhill. At the other end, kick down low to Beeler, and Beeler with the dunk. Caleb King with the assist. Durham at the other end penetrates and hits the layup from the baseline. 56-40, 1:50 left to go, third quarter. Titans showing patience, up by 16. 15 on the shot clock. Thornhill into the lane. Beautiful assist from Caleb King. Thornhill with the driving shot. 58-40. Gonsalves looking to create with the dribble. Michelucci. Turnaround jumper, air ball. Rebound by Caleb King. King in the paint. And back out to Beeler, and Coach Richards saying, run some clock, gentlemen. We've got a lead.
The clock is on their side, up by 18, just under a minute remaining here in the third.
And they are playing catch. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Penetration by King. And King goes up and draws the foul.
And that's one of the benefits in taking some time off the shot clock. You're passing the ball around, keeping the zone in motion. Then once you find that hole, attack. And that's what the Titans are doing so well today.
And Michelucci picks up his 4th personal for Lodi. So now that's Michelucci and Simi, each with 4 apiece. First free throw good by King.
King now 4 of 5 from the line in his third trip.
In and out heartbreak for King on the second one. Rebound by Colton. Machado. Velasco has it deflected from behind by King. And Lodi will maintain possession. Leonard Hayeswood, the 6'4 junior, comes into the game, replacing Gabe Beeler to give him a blow with 37 seconds left to go, third quarter. Bounce pass to Michelucci, and Michelucci makes the layup on the inbound bounce pass, and Hayeswood, who just came into the game, picks up a quick foul. Gives Michelucci a chance to make the old-fashioned three-point play.
Yeah, Hayeswood had his back towards where the ball was, and his player just snuck in behind him.
Michelucci's free throw is good, 59-43. 35.8 seconds left to go. Titans can basically run out the quarter here. Only 0.8 differential between the two clocks. Sinclair gives up his dribble, gives it up to Thornhill. Out on the perimeter, and Coach Richards, I think, wants that last shot. 10 seconds to go. And a travel. Caleb King tried to put on a stutter step move, and he put on one step too many.
Lodi able to cut the deficit down to 14 or 13 with 8 seconds left. They could still get a quality shot with this much time.
Velasco looking to back down the defender. Kick out to Machado. Machado with the floater, no good off the iron. And that's the end of the third quarter here from Power Balance Pavilion. Your score, the Antelope Titans 59, the Lodi Flames 43. You're watching the Sac-Joaquin Section Division II Championship game on the Play On Sports Network.
You can catch the best of Sac-Joaquin Section basketball on CIF Sac-Joaquin.tv. You can also watch a replay of today's game after each one concludes. Plus, check out game highlights, player of the game interviews, and more. Or order a DVD or Blu-ray disc of the game. We're your home for basketball in Sacramento, CIF Sac-Joaquin.tv.
Paul Sheet joined by Bo Fertig. And Bo, if you're the Lodi Flames, you're up against it. You're down by 16, and you've got two of your starters with 4 fouls.
Right. That's going to play huge right now into this, because it's always a cat and mouse game when you're going to bring that guy in. You can bring him in now, but the probability of him getting that 5th foul, Antelope has to know that right now. They have to have a good idea of that, so you know when they get back into the game, they're going to attack those players especially. Now, if you're looking for players to create on the offensive side, Machado and Michelucci have been those players for Lodi. And eventually, Lodi is going to have to start knocking down some threes to get back in this game, down 16. They can't trade buckets this late in the game.
Lodi looking inbound to start the fourth quarter. Trail by 16, Machado with the basketball. Colton Machado shakes and bakes, penetrates the lane, has his shot blocked, but they're going to say he was fouled.
There you go. Good job by Machado, attacking the basket strong, gaining a step on his defender, and heading to the line.
Leonard Hayeswood, second personal, 4th team foul. Colton Machado going to shoot 2. Free throw up, no good, off the front of the iron.
Checking back in for Antelope, number 24, Jarvis Watkins.
Jarvis Watkins back into the game.
For Leonard Hayeswood.
And Leonard Hayeswood going to exit after 2 fouls in 48 seconds. Second free throw also no good, rebound by Beeler.
You got to make those down the stretch right now if you want to get back in this game for the Flames.
59-43. Antelope taking their time. Penetration by Watkins. Denton, kick out to Thornhill. Cross-court pass to Watkins. Watkins penetrates, throws up a shot from 10, doesn't get it to go, but draws the foul.
Fouls on the Flames, Colton Machado, his fourth.
Colton Machado called for his fourth personal, so now you got 3 Flame starters with 4 fouls. 59-43. Watkins' first free throw, no good. He came into tonight shooting 65% on the year.
Checking in for Lodi, number 5, Garrett Hanna. For Colton Machado.
And Garrett Hanna seeing his first action of the night, the 5'7" senior. Second free throw, no good. Rebound by Durham, the freshman. Penetration at the other end. And Belasco with the floater off the glass. 59-45. King trying to create. King gets away with the walk and makes the layup off the glass. 61-45. 8 for King. Belasco thought about the three-pointer, sends it out to Gonsalves. Gonsalves loses the handle on the basketball. There's a scramble. See who comes up with it. And Dante Durham comes up with the basketball, and he's on his back, and he calls timeout. 6:42 left to go in this one. Antelope 61, Lodi 45.
You can watch highlights or replay of today's game in our on-demand section. And you could also buy a DVD or Blu-ray of today's game right on our CIF Sac-Joaquin.tv. Click on Buy DVD and you can order a game right now. Have a game that lasts a lifetime. Brought to you by CIF Sac-Joaquin.tv. And just to mention, Play On Sports Network out in 8 different locations, 6 for basketball and 2 for soccer. So we're all over California right now. You can catch us on the CIF channel or live streaming on YouTube. Don't miss out.
So the Titans lead by 16, 6:42 left to go in this game. And at what point do you start hoisting threes, Bo?
Right, I was just thinking that. You know, if they give you the 3, go for it. But you still have time to get inside to create good looks and attack the basket. Don't necessarily just count on the 3 right now to get you back in this game.
Gonsalves out on the perimeter. Gonsalves penetrates. Gonsalves sends it out to Belasco. Belasco for an NBA 3, air ball. Rebound taken by King. And King manages to give it up before he travels. 61-45. Denton, and you see the Titans extending their offense. Now 10 seconds on the shot clock. 6:05 on the game clock. 5 seconds. Penetration by Sinclair. Sinclair jumper, no good. Rebound put back by King, no good. Denton with a rebound. Third chance coming up for the Titans. Penetration by King. King goes into the land of Giants, and he falls down, but he got fouled. Caleb King, nice penetration there. Will go to the line, shooting 2.
Caleb King has done an effective job today. 4-6 from the line, 8 total points, and he's distributing the ball very well for Antelope.
King makes his free throw. King averaging 10.3 points a game on the year.
Right around that average, right.
62-45. I think sort of the unsung hero for this team is King.
Right, doing a little bit of everything. Guarding the ball handler, as well as distributing the ball, pushing the ball up court, and just running the offense for the most part for the Titans.
63-45. 5:35 left. Durham sends it out to Belasco. Dribble drive yo-yo stolen from Gonsalves, but I think they're going to call a foul on the Titans on a reach.
Fouls on the Titans, Caleb King.
Caleb King, second personal. Fifth team foul. Team foul situation. Titans with 5, Flames with 9. 5:26 left to go in the game. Each team with 2 timeouts. Inbound to Michelucci for 3 off the front of the iron. Long rebound taken by Denton. Denton gives it up to Beeler, and Beeler, they're going to call it a blocking foul. Beeler went up strong. It's a borderline call, and they call it the block on Gonsalves. Third personal.
Beeler has stayed quiet this fourth quarter, but leading all scorers now with 20 points. Just a huge threat on offense because his size and his athletic ability allows him to get to the rim and rise above defenders.
Beeler, the 6'5 junior, came into tonight averaging 16.2 points per game, 7 rebounds. And I'll guarantee he's in front of both of those marks tonight. 22 on the night as he makes both free throws, 65-45. Belasco, turnaround jumper, gets it to go and draws the foul. Nice turnaround J by Jordan Belasco.
Fouls on the Titans, Derek Denton, that's his 4th.
Derek Denton called for his 4th personal foul. 6th team foul. Belasco, the old-fashioned three-point play. 65-48, 5:11 left to go. And Thornhill going to replace Denton. Keyshawn Sinclair out on the perimeter, setting the attack. King, spin move. And King cross-court pass to Sinclair. The Titans know time is on their side, up by 17. Sinclair penetrates, misses the layup, but draws the foul.
And really, every time you say that, they seem to find a way to the basket, creating good looks on offense when they're patient and staying composed.
And that'll be it for Benjamin Simi. He is done for the night.
Checking in for Lodi, number 1, Andres Silva for Benjamin Simi.
Simi, the 6'4 junior, going to take a seat.
Yeah, tough break for Simi all day. It's hard to play your game when you're in foul trouble, and he got into it early, just unable to come back strong in this game.
Fouls out with 6 points. Sinclair hits his first free throw. Sinclair, just a 53% free throw shooter on the year. Second free throw, good. 67-48, Antelope with the lead. 4:40 left to go in this one. Three-pointer on the way for Silva, air ball. Rebound by Watkins. And again, I think Antelope will show patience here, Bo. No look pass to Sinclair. And Watkins penetrates the lane, and Watkins with an explosive first step, 69-48.
The Antelope guards just too big and too fast for the Flames front court. And it has been like that all game long. The front court really the engine to this offense and creating this huge lead with 4:02 remaining.
And the red zone is on their feet. One of the larger cheering sections you'll see in the Sac-Joaquin section, a brand new school, Antelope, and their red zone is explosive. I did their quarterfinal game when they played St. Mary's, and it was 23-13 St. Mary's at the half in the quarterfinals, and the red zone was every bit as loud, even though Antelope played an absolutely atrocious first half in their quarterfinal game. And then when Antelope came and just blew by the Rams in the second half and won by 14, that cheering section was electric. You could just hear them. They rocked Titan Gym.
Right, and they really play in that favor the Titans do. Talking to Coach Rob Richards before this game, he said this is really like a home game for us. We feel really comfortable in playing in this type of atmosphere because we have our fans backing us up 100%.
Yeah, and they last year went all the way to the section title before losing to St. Mary's 61-50. So they've been in this championship game before. Lodi, a school that's been around as long as any school in Northern California. Unbelievable in the over 100-year history of this school. This is their first section title basketball game.
Yeah, really a story of two tales for both sides.
And here we go. Flames need a bucket, trailing by 21, inside 4 minutes to play. Machado bounce pass into the lane. Michelucci kicks it out to Silva for three off the front of the iron. No good. And Silva can't track down the rebound of his miss. And it will be Antelope basketball. Anthony Gonsalves into the game, and Dante Durham going to take a seat. Bounce pass at the other end. And has it swatted away. Michelucci swats away the shot from Antelope. And it'll still be Antelope ball, but Michelucci at least has a measure of revenge.
Right, yeah, that's the first block we've seen all day today for the Flames. And a lot of it has to do of the size of Antelope.
And in the backcourt, quick foul. And it's going to be the double bonus. Andres Silva, second personal. And it'll be shooting the double bonus time for Antelope the rest of the way. Jarvis Watkins to the stripe. Watkins has 11 tonight, averaging 9.5 on the year. His free throw up and good. 70-48, 3:33 left. Second free throw, also good. Antelope up by 23. Velasco looking to penetrate. Gives it up to Gonsalves. Gonsalves shot in the paint. No good, but he was fouled. Caleb King with his third personal. Seventh team foul. Anthony Gonsalves to the line. Shooting two. Gonsalves makes the first one. And I think all of Gonsalves' points are from the free throw line tonight, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you are right, actually. All his points before this trip, 7 of 9.
And he makes them both, 71-50. And he's one of the three-point specialists for the Flames. The fact that he hasn't got one of those uncorked, a huge part of their problem. 71-50, 3:15 left. We're going to have a foul here. Or no, they just say ball out of bounds off of the Flames. And Lodi trying to foul now. Ball down low to King. King with the layup, gets it to go. Backdoor for Caleb King, 73-50. Machado penetrates, gets the floater, but doesn't get it to drop. And I believe Colton Machado going to go to the line shooting two. Keyshawn Sinclair, second personal. Eighth team foul on Antelope. 3 minutes left to go in this one. Antelope 73, Lodi 50. Both of these teams will be in the NorCal playoffs next week. Machado's free throw good, 73-51. Give Machado 11 on the night. And also good. 73-52, 3 minutes left to go. Thornhill getting it across. Sinclair manages to get it to Thornhill. And we're going to have a foul. I think Rashard Thornhill is going to shoot two.
You know, you can call this game all but over. The size, strength, and speed of Antelope, there's no reason why they're 29-1. Even with one of their top players out, Isaiah Ellis, they never looked back. Kept the pedal to the metal and never gave up the lead.
Thornhill's free throw, in and out heartbreak.
And you have to give credit to Coach Richards as well as the experience of these players, because it shows definitely that they were more ready for this game playing in last year's finals.
Long distance, three on the way off the back of the iron, no good for Gonsalves. Rebound by King. 2:34 left to go. And King loses the handle on the basketball. Borderline foul, not called. 73-52, 2:30 left. As the Rolling Stones said, and the Antelope Titans know, time is on our side. Yes, it is. Pill up J, no good by Gonsalves. Air ball, but it goes off of one of the Titans, and Lodi will maintain possession. And a timeout. Lodi uses their final timeout to this one. Antelope 73, Lodi 52. And the timeout on the floor, 2:25 left. Antelope in charge of this one. Just need the remaining 2.5 minutes to tick off. And the Antelope Titans are going to hang their first championship banner in school basketball history. Rob Richards going to bring home the first section title. But one of the stories that we mentioned going into NorCal's next week, they will not have in their opening round game Isaiah Ellis, who was ejected from this game with 2 technicals, the 6'6 junior who averages 12.3 points per game and 8 rebounds a game. He will not be there in the opening round game, which most assuredly will be at Antelope next week.
Not so much the numbers for the Titans that Ellis provides, but it's more of the size and the inside presence that they're going to miss on defense.
Lob into Michelucci. Michelucci has his shot blocked, gets his own rebound. Michelucci goes up again, and this time he was fouled. So Gabe Beeler called for the foul. First personal on Beeler. Hard to believe.
Right? So many good things today. It just doesn't seem like he could do anything wrong.
And Michelucci makes his first free throw, give him 13 on the night. 73-53. 2:19 left to go. Second free throw, good. Titans up by 19. Lodi showing full court press. Dribbling through it is King. Titans are going to probably milk this shot clock, I would imagine. 2:08 left to go. Penetrates, gives it up to the trailer, and into the lane. Missed shot by Thornhill. Rebound taken by Machado. Silva for 3 off the front of the iron, no good. Battle for the rebound, scramble, and we're going to have a foul here. Rebounding foul called on Rashard Thornhill, third personal. Each team in the double bonus.
Silva to the line.
So Silva to the line, shooting 2. No good off the front of the iron.
Checking back in for Lodi, number 5.
Garrett Hanna, 5'7" senior, back into the game for the Flames.
And for Antelope, number 11, Derek Denton. Also in for Lodi, number 23, Drew Shaw.
And now Coach Nutting bringing in some of his seniors. Drew Shop coming into the game, 6'3" senior. Free throw up, it's good. 73-55. Ball stolen by Silva at the other end, and then stolen back by Sinclair. Giving it up to Denton. King trapped, sends it to Denton. Over to Sinclair. 1:30 in the game, 15 on the shot clock. Time, Sinclair penetrates, bounce pass down low, backdoor layup for Gabe Beeler, 24 for him. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Timeout Antelope, 1:16 left to go in this one. Antelope 75, Lodi 55. You're watching the Sac-Joaquin Section Division II championship game on the Play On Sports Network.
If you're looking for a great place to advertise your business, then you want to advertise on CIF Sac-Joaquin.tv for reaching the high school community. We have great rates for your business while giving you the opportunity to get your message out to a very important demographic. For more information, call us at that number, 619-677-3246. And once again, that number, 619-677-3246.
And so it's 75-55 with 1:16 left to go in this game. Both of these teams will advance to the NorCal playoffs. The seedings will be announced tomorrow on the state website, section website. Go to CIFSJS.org to find out where your favorite Northern California teams are going to be playing and who their opponent will be next week in the playoffs. The big seeding meeting tomorrow usually takes place in Oakland.
And the fresh new faces on the court. That all but says it for Antelope. With this championship victory, pushes the Titans to the best winning percentage in section history, nudging ahead of Modesto Christian, who we just saw earlier. Nonetheless, you know, a lifetime record of 7-1 compared to Modesto's 63-12. You know, a small sample size for Antelope, but already the second time in this finals, this program is starting off really well.
And they've got a lot of players back for next year. Out on the perimeter, inside a minute to play. Lodi with the basketball, trailing by 20. Hanna sends it to Silva in the corner. Back to Hanna. And we've got a 30-second shot clock violation on Lodi. Deshae Pusley, a 5'9 junior, into the game. Joined by Isaiah Quintero, 6'8 junior. Ian Hill with the basketball. Gives it up. Pass deflected. Quintero with the bucket in the paint off the deflection. 77-55.
And you gotta love it when you see that. Quintero getting some love, makes the bucket. Always good to see.
Flames playing catch, down by 16. Hanna kicks it out. Into the corner for Silva. Silva for three. No good. Rebound taken by Brad Redmond. Has it stolen away by Silva. Silva shot at the buzzer. No good. Doesn't matter anyway. Final score. The Antelope Titans 77. The Lodi Flames 55. Antelope runs their record to a very impressive 30-1 on the year. They're going to be home. You can guarantee it for the CIF NorCal playoffs next week. Lodi sees their record drop to 23-7. Highly likely the Flames will be on the road next week.
What an impressive win for Antelope and head coach Rob Richards for their first section title in school history, in their young school history. But more impressive was the quality play after one of their bigs goes down. Who fills the void, Jarvis Watkins and Gabe Beeler with huge points on the night, doing big things. Prime-time players step up in prime-time games, and that's what you saw with Antelope, who is going to be a force to be reckoned with down the road in the regionals.
And let's talk about some of the stats from this game. The rebounds, what a difference. We've talked about it repeatedly throughout the game. Final rebounding stats. Antelope with 38, Lodi with 20. You're not going to be competitive when you're out rebounded by 18 rebounds. Turnover story, 12 for Lodi, and for the Antelope Titans, 15, so that one went in Lodi's favor. Overall shooting tonight, Lodi 17 for 52, 33%. For the Antelope Titans, 30 for 52. Much of that happening, Bo, because you mentioned the Titans could get the ball in the paint at will, and there they could dominate. Top scorers tonight, Gabe Beeler with 24. The other Titans with double digits, Sinclair with 13, Watkins with 13, and rounding out the double-digit scorers, Caleb King with 12. For your Lodi Flames tonight, leading scorer tonight was Machado with 13, Michelucci with 14, Machado with 13, but the numbers just in their favor. And I talked about the one thing I'd heard from this game that the Lodi Flames needed to be competitive. They needed to shoot three-pointers. Well, their three-pointers tonight, absolutely dreadful. Check out this stat, 1 for 18.
Wow.
And when you need the three-pointer because the other side's got the size and you go 1 for 18, what's going to happen? You're going to get blown out. Translation, Lodi got blown out.
77 to 50. Wow. Yeah, that one stat really does say it all. When you put up 18 shots from beyond the arc, one, that tells you two things. One, you're not getting good looks inside. And two, you're really just trying to shoot up some prayers. 1 out of 18. Wow. You're not going to win too many games like that.
When you shoot 1 for 18 from the arc and you get out-rebounded by 18 rebounds, quite frankly, Lodi did well to only lose by 22 with stats like that.
Right. Yeah, that's an equation for disaster right there.
All right, so final score here, Antelope 77, Lodi 55. Paul Sheet on the play-by-play, Bo Fertig on the color analysis, and thank you for watching this one tonight. We'll be back with post-game interviews later on, and good night, everybody.